Right. My name is Mr. McHugh. I'm a teacher with Perryville Success Academy here at the Women's Correctional Facility at Perryville in Goodyear, Arizona. I am going to be sharing with you the information that we've put together for Leading Indicator 1.2. Students, parents, and the community perceive the school environment as safe and orderly. Obviously, because we are not a normal school, we have tried to modify this to include our shareholders here at Perryville. So the students would be our students. Instead of parents, we're going to be referring to our correctional officer staff or the security side of our community. And Also, even the perception of family members of the inmates would be shareholders in our work here at Perryville. So first thing we have is four components that are going to be turned in. Task 1.2A, areas of growth and strength. Task 1.2B, lagging indicators. Task 1.2C, lagging indicator data. And task 1.2D, video reflection activity. This work has been assigned to Sept Muse and Sept McHugh. If you bear with me, hold on a second. For our first part, when we look at the written reflection, our student survey responses show this to be our strongest area. So we do actually consider knowledge of the rules and procedures at the school. That's something that we feel like we go above and beyond on. I think that's because so much of our culture, so much of our setting here is one in which there are a lot of rules and a lot of consequences for students if they break those rules. That having rules in the classroom setting is not it's not been a stretch for our students to follow the rules and help us to build a safe and orderly environment in the classroom. A lot of the reinforcement that our students are exposed to is negative reinforcement. So we have decided that we're going to try to focus on where we can add positive reinforcement to our rule structure. We can't really change a lot of the rules, but we can moderate the tone and how we even how we present our expectations to the students. Um, we also have incorporated a student contract and a personal pledge that goes with our student rules, and all of our students sign it before they join the class. That's an area of strength. As for an area of growth, our students don't really know that they can use inmate letters or other policy forms to report bullying and other incidents that occur in the classroom. They're aware that those forms are used if they have grievances or if they have issues that they face with the security side, but trying to show them that those are actually tools that they can use to take ownership of their own education or issues that they're encountering. So we're going to really step up how we work with our students to use those tools. Okay. Some of the lagging indicators that we've got. This is an example of classroom expectations. If you'll note, we've taken out a lot of the language that talks about giving tickets to students if they break rules. So we also tried to make sure that this is language that's appropriate to an adult in an adult classroom, and that they understand why these are rules that we have in place for common disruptions to class. Down at the bottom, we're asking our students to make a pledge. The pledge we have is, I am committed to making my school a safe and orderly environment. I am committed to my personal academic growth and development. I will work hard with my teacher, my tutors, and my classmates towards this goal. We've also included a teacher pledge. So as your teacher, I am committed to making our school a safe and orderly environment. I'm committed to your academic success. I will work with you toward that success and attaining your academic goals. This is an example of an inmate letter. This is a form that our students have available. We have also started keeping a sufficient supply of letters available in all the classrooms so that if our students need to reach out to either the teachers or to the administration, they can use the communication system that we have in place here at Department of Corrections. When they've submitted that letter, there is a formal response process. So this is the form that they would receive back. They would have our typed response, how we're addressing the problem, or what our findings are if we were following up on a question, trying to solve a problem for them. They will receive this form back. Our lagging indicator data, if we look at our student survey data, see that we have a 4.08, which means we've met our goal of 4.0. We are going to be raising that goal to a 4.25. And we feel strongly that if we take these steps and share, which we're planning on doing a transition class that will show our students that these are tools that are available to them. And we feel strongly that we're going to get a higher score and that we're going to get a 4.25 on the next survey. We use a 4-box problem-solving worksheet. When we identify a problem, we want to first of all define the problem. We want to identify the causes, and we want to work on solutions. Then we assign those solutions. So here you see creating a lesson plan and slideshow for a transition lesson that allows our teachers to show our inmates or show our students how they can use the letters to communicate with education. And then also a poster that we can put up in the classrooms that shares that information so that the students see it up on the wall and that they know if they need to get a hold of education or administration, the tools that they can use to do that. Those assignments have been assigned to myself and to Miss Muse. And we will also include that on our, I'm going the wrong direction here. We're going to put that on our timeline. So over the course of the next year, first one is transition day lesson. We're a little bit behind on that. A couple of the classes have done a transition day lesson on this, but we have not done it in all the classrooms yet. So our goal is for the Q3 survey by the end of third quarter, we're going to have delivered that class, and that we're going to have the poster up in the safe posters up in the classroom. Our next focus items will be student perception of school as a safe place. We'll try and work on some ideas that we can tackle that next. Our goal for Q1 will be Q1. We want to achieve a 4.0 scale score. That's actually going to be changed to a 4.25 because we've already achieved a 4.0. Our HRS level 1 work should be completed, although that'll be ongoing as we go through the other levels. We'll have achieved satisfactory results on all of our scale scores. So as we go into our HRS level 2 work, we'll be able to follow up and keep checking back on these items with surveys and take any action that we need to. Let's see. This is a quick biography for myself. I've been teaching now for 7 years, and I have been married for 23 years. My background is social studies and teaching high school AP classes. I joined the Department of Corrections about 9 months ago, and I'm very happy with the job and the work that I do here. Biography for Miss Muse. She graduated from University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Bachelor of Arts, Science in Elementary Education. She has left education to be a detention officer for the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, and she wanted to take those skill sets and combine them and bring her work back into the classroom. So she became a corrections education program teacher at the Arizona Department of Corrections.